interesting.
So
Chat, we're not gonna watch the whole thing, chat. Guys, I need 3 minutes to eat this.
Spider-Man. The ticket cost $12. My popcorn was $8.
Okay,
The candy
let's
was
slam this.
$4.50,
It's just mashed potatoes.
The soda was $6. That's over $30 for just one person. Movie theaters are like theme parks or carnivals. Once inside, you play by their rules. And if you're like me, you spend way more than you expect to. AMC isn't really selling you a movie ticket. They're selling you this food.
Yeah, so it's like $25 for this.
You can't get in here without spending money. It all starts with the ticket. You might have heard that movie ticket prices keep climbing, averaging over $9 nationwide and almost twice that in big cities. Going to see a movie means you have to spend at least the cost of admission. But if you think that money is going to the theater,
I have a question.
you're wrong.
I have a question. I noticed that every video we watch about anything, I always say that the prices are rising, and it's always like that. Everything that we've seen, all the prices always rise. Isn't that just an increase in cost of life, or is just inflation? I don't understand it. Like, it's just
Chains like
everything's going
rightful
up.
and AMC keep only about 50% of the money they take from ticket sales each year. The bulk of that ticket price goes back to the distributor. And if you want to see a higher quality format, you have to pay a huge premium.
Yeah, wages don't. That's because the government fell on its fucking head.
But it doesn't really matter how much your ticket costs, because if you're going to a movie theater, chances are you're buying some food.
Okay. If you're full-time, at minimum wage, you cannot, there's no way you can afford to have like a 1.5 bedroom apartment and have decent food and have any sort of freedom. There's no way. So how is it that I'm gonna fucking, I don't want to write about some political shit, but how is it that the slogan is always like freedom, pog you, big, oh, we can do whatever we want, big dream, but our minimum wage at full time, you literally can't do shit. You can't even fucking breathe. What even is that?
AMC
Who thought of
reports
this?
that more than 71% of attendees purchase something at concessions.
If they did not have concessions, they wouldn't be in business.
That's Kim Moon. She's a marketing instructor at the University of Illinois at Chicago. And she's right. Without concession sales, both AMC and Regal
Oh,
would
go to
not make a
college.
profit.
Oh,
So when you walk into a theater, you will see
Thank you.
tons
Good
and
answer.
tons of
Good answer.
imagery as it relates to food
You're very smart. Thank
and
you.
beverage.
Most movie theaters are designed so you have to walk past the concession counter. The actual movies are tucked away down long, dark hallways. But as soon as you get inside the theater, the food is bright, colorful, and thanks to the glass case, visible at every angle. You can see popcorn popping, stacks of candy, and giant soda machines.
The big, huge boxes serve sort of like a billboard effect. They're enormous, and so calling out to you more than an appropriately sized box. When you open it up, though, it's about the same amount of candy in there as a small box that you might find at the drugstore.
That's so trashy.
All of this is surrounded by TV screens that loop beautiful shots of soda and popcorn. Food is constantly grabbing your attention. Unlike a restaurant where the food is prepared out of view, a movie theater makes everything right in front of you.
Visually taking over the space. They also are physically taking over the space. It's really hard to get around it. You kind of have to stop, figure out where you're going, and in the process, you're being exposed to all that stimulation. We're cueing people psychologically to want something.
And then there is the smell. Oh, that heavenly smell. Ingrained in every moviegoer's brain is the smell of buttery popcorn. This smell gets your attention as soon as you walk in and evokes a sense of nostalgia. You probably don't eat a tub of popcorn and a box of Buncha Crunch at home, but here you do. And in bigger theaters, there might even be multiple concession areas. If your auditorium is on a higher floor, get ready to pass by 2 or 3 tempting displays.
Yeah, you can
Because
smuggle your
no
own food,
outside
but
or drink is allowed. If you want to eat something during your 2-hour movie, you have to get it at the theater. Okay, so you want to buy just one thing, something small and cheap. Well, good luck. All of the items at concessions are more expensive than what you would pay outside the theater. And often, you can't even find a small size.
You smuggle a full
So you
Popeye
have to
meal in
choose
there?
between regular and large. What does regular
Wait,
even mean?
there's no way you smuggle a full Popeye meal at the movies, dude.
The large seems like a better deal. It's only $1 more. So you may be tempted to spend a little extra. And if you're going to eat all of that salty popcorn, you're probably going to get thirsty. So you'll buy a drink too. And that's great news for the theater, because all of the food sold at concessions has a huge profit margin. That means they're cheap to make, but are sold at a high price. Remember that $8 popcorn? Theaters make a lot more on that bag of popcorn than they make on your ticket.
Yeah, no
Let me show
shit, the
you
margin
why.
is crazy.
In 2018, 62% of AMC's total revenue came from admissions. 31% was from concessions. But AMC was able to keep almost 84% of that concession
their
revenue
large popcorn probably costs what, like 4 cents? 5 cents?
as profit, compared to just under 50% that they were able to keep from admissions. Basically, if you spend $1 on food, AMC keeps 84 cents. But if you spend $1 on a ticket, it keeps only 50 cents. So it will do whatever it can to get you to spend more money on food.
Escobar, they're crazy!
Buy one, get
25,
one
do you think
free,
25
free
$20 watch them?
upgrades, free refills. What they're doing is using price discrimination.
That means they'll offer you a greater value with a larger size. The margins aren't as good, but the theater is still getting more of your money. And movie theaters love to offer combos. Popcorn with soda, a hot dog with fries, candy, and a slushie. Pretty much any combination you can think of. Unfortunately, those combos usually aren't a great deal. Unless you're sharing in a big group,
Is it
you'll
90 cents?
probably be stuck with more food than you can eat, and free refills that you won't use.
They end up wasting a lot of that popcorn, but most importantly, they end up wasting that money.
Many theaters have also started offering things like alcoholic beverages and full meals. These
That's
might
kinda
bring
dumb, though.
a better experience, but they also allow theaters to charge an even higher premium. Like this AMC deal that offers a hot dog, curly fries, and a chocolate chip cookie for $13. Combine all of this with bright red colors, warm lighting on the
This is a hot take, but if you have a 3-course meal, motherfucker, dude. You have your big thing, your big tray with your plates and shit, this steaming dog shit. Dude, people are watching the movie, bro. Like, it's kind of annoying when this guy's eating the full shepherd's pie with ketchup, mixing the whole thing. Dude, shut the fuck up and watch the thing, bro.
and brand
Dude, I don't
talents.
get it.
And it's tough to walk away from the counter with just one thing. But the tricks don't stop at the lobby. Theaters list movie start times that are 15 to 20 minutes earlier than when the movie actually starts. This helps the theater in 2 ways. It allows them to show more commercials before the trailers, which is another source of revenue.
Keeps
And it
people there, makes them hungry.
moviegoers sitting and waiting for longer.
Yeah.
If you have to sit through 20 minutes of ads and trailers, you might give in and go grab a box of candy, especially if those commercials are for food and soda. And delayed start times also remove the pressure of missing the beginning
Fucking
of the
scum
movie.
laws, dude.
So you might not mind waiting in line for some snacks. Each interaction is designed to get you to spend money on concessions. Just look at the ticket window compared to the concession counter. At this AMC, the ticket window is plain and not very stimulating. But the concession counter is bright, colorful, and branded. It immediately catches your eye. But those are the tricks they use only when you're actually at the theater. Theaters are also experts at getting you back to see another movie.
At this point, just bring your own
Reward
microwave,
points
dude.
and special
Why
access
are you
programs
microwave and just
get consumers to go to the movies
heat up some
more
hot
often.
pockets for the whole squad,
Gaining
dude?
points for each dollar you spend
2
is
years.
a great motivator to buy a little more than you normally would.
They report their members going to movies more often with the subscription than without. And of course, these members will bring their friends and their families who will pay full price.
And if you saved money on your ticket with a program like AMC A-List, you might be more willing to spend money on food. Some of these programs can actually save you money, but you shouldn't spend more just to get points or discounts faster. Of course, if your loyalty program is on an app, the theater has 24/7 access to your attention and can send push notifications with details about promos and deals. Like this AMC ad that offers free popcorn when you purchase a ticket for your friend. Even when you're not at the theater, they're still trying to get you to spend money.
Donate to xQc
You might be pretty annoyed
instead
at
of
movie
wasting your
theaters
money
right
at
now,
the theater.
but it's not an easy business. Avid moviegoers want modern,
Hello,
well-maintained
xQc.
theaters with high-quality formats. And because so much of the ticket price is going to the distributor, theaters have to find alternative sources of revenue.
That's true.
Which means snacks and drinks.
That makes a
So
lot of
should you
sense.
just stay home, throw some Orville Redenbacher in the microwave, and watch only what's on Netflix? Of course not. Going to the movies is supposed to be fun. But you have to make sure the movies you're seeing and the food you're eating is what you actually want. Not just something that has been constantly advertised to you.
Chat,
And these tactics are
chat, why do these days, when a movie comes out, you can't just buy it and watch it at home?
best at big chains like Regal or AMC. At a local theater, you often find cheaper concessions and tickets. So, what can you do
No,
to
you
save
can't.
money?
Eat before you go.
Okay, if I wanted to watch Tenet right now, where would I go?
Imagine not pirating movies xQcm.
Go to the landfill. Good one, dude. Funny guy, man.
Two years. Thank you for everything xQcl.
Okay. No, I'm not, guys. I'm not googling it. I was just wondering.
I am deeply in love with your mother.
Guys, where do you actually go? If you, okay,
Delicious bouncy bonkers
Tenet
and
comes out, you wanna watch it, where do you go?
exquisite. I am going to have
Tell
a
me.
taste. Oh wait, that's not your mother. Diaresis, I diaresis sedilla. That's the Ender Dragon. Time to throw poke champ.
No,
diaresis,
legitimately.
Diaresis, I diaresis.
you have to go to the theater.
Love you chat and xQc less than 3.
Exactly. So why did you guys tell me I was wrong then? I don't get it.
Offline chat to offline chat. Love you chat.